They've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Markkanen is out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Zach LaVine, then it's Wall, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3 slot. They get the rebound. Right side LaVine. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether, but the East has begun to turn things around and start to emerge again.
You know, Kevin, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now the East right now is turning that corner. In a couple of years, it'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see them eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point. Now here's Wall. Following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Zeller carries it from 3-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
To the left side wing. All with it, Eric Bledsoe covering. The great one passes to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And LaVine, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see LaVine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the pass to Hutchison. Shot clock at 5, 18 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Wall. A 26-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good D by Giannis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Drummond is right there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 9 on the field to start this game off. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. I asked him which player he thought could be an X factor tonight, and he said that Andre Drummond has their full attention. The most voracious rebounder in the game, Drummond can tilt the game with the extra offensive possessions he generates for his team. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just 2 to shoot. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
You look at LaVine's jump shot. It's very hard to contest because he gets great lift off the floor.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he makes the first. All free throws good from the great one.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And Wall kicks to Levine. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. They swipe it to the right side. Passes it to the great one. Markkanen against Middleton. Down low. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The Bucks trail. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. The great one's got 6 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this.
All with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Markkanen. Fires the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Smitty, you watch Markkanen. He's just built for the modern NBA.
Yes, he's an incredible weapon on the pick and pop with his shooting touch. You could see that being his go-to move, Kevin, for a long time.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
A different look for Milwaukee. Alex Lenz checked in for Drummond. Bielitsa comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's White. A 17-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Four on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Inside, here's Giannis. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Swiped away. White against Len. White looking around. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he gets it back.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit. Bledsoe against Wall, and stolen by Drummond. All out there with White. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. They get it back. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for 1.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting 3.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the 3. Work on your game and what's best for you.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Middleton outside. Pass to the great one. Antetokounmpo against Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Bledsoe outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And taking a look here at some numbers for the great one. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, first in free throw shooting. And he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. Deflects the pass. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to White. Top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Bucks leading by 3. To the paint. Giannis dishes to Drummond, and it's blocked.
Markkanen with the nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. All taking his time here. The pass to Hutchison. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Middleton left side. The great one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he makes the first, but misses the 2nd. Chicago trailing here. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Now here's Wall. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Hutchison, covered by Giannis. Pocket 6. Here's White. Zeller trying to free himself up, and he hits it to tie the game up. White's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Lakers was tremendous. He scored 54 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unstoppable.
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative. I love this. Andre Drummond has gone on record saying he is one of the last true centers in the league. Hard to argue with that statement, given how Drummond has played.
Wall finds Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Rebounding and defense, Drummond provides, Smitty, feels similar to an old school center.
Yeah, it does. Drummond is still very effective, even without having an outside shot, but he's gotten better at that. Most centers now can shoot threes, but Drummond is happy to stick to what he does best.
Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
No, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals. And also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off with making a layup versus making a three. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
And here's Wall outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Hutchison passes to Wall. Here's Hutchison, 11 feet away. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Drummond trying to get himself free. Buries it down low. Giannis has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's the Bulls with the ball. Markkanen passes to Wall. White with it. From the baseline. Here's Zeller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ball passes to White. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And Drummond throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Dishes to Zeller. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from White.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe for 3. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Outside White. Pass to Zeller. Outside Wall. Now here's Markkanen. He picked up 18 points in their last one against Charlotte.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Bucks leading by 9. Now Holmes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Wall with the bounce pass. And the jam by Levine.
Attacking with...
With 1 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's at the court.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Wall against Bledsoe. The great one passes to Middleton. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Zeller. Pass to Hutchison. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. They're very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
The great one passes to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Now the pass to Zeller. Now Markkanen. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 19. Yes, that goes in. Levine's got 21 in the game.
This is what Zach LaVine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night. Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Hutchison. He has 7. Poked away. 5 to shoot. The feed to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Wall. It's Chicago with another bucket. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Passes to the great one. Deep. And again, the Bucks miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Wall against Bledsoe. Wall, no luck.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Here's Hutchison. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Smitty, with all that he's been through, you can't question Zach LaVine's love of the game.
You're so right. It's crazy to think LaVine wasn't even a starter in college, but he's worked so hard to improve. The way he has fought back from injuries and continually dedicated himself to the game, something to admire.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Drains it from beyond the arc. 14 points for the great one.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. A nice shot by Zeller.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
To the middle. Here we go, one-on-one. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchison's got 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to the great one from outside the arc. And it's White with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run here. Outside, Markkanen. Now here's LaVine. Defense right on him. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And Giannis throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Back to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. LaVine's got 24.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lenz checked in for Drummond. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Eric Bledsoe. And LaVine, here we go. Rejected by Len. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Right, the pass to Gilbert. He kicks to LaVine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low. In transition, here come the Bulls. A finish, and LaVine throws it down.
Defensively, this is what you want from Markkanen. Playing with confidence. Good things will happen, just like that turnover.
And stolen by White. Floats one up, and the layup is good. White's got 11 points.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Len. It's stolen. Levine deciding where to go with it. And that one, good. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Stolen by Len. Here's the great one. Banked in off the glass. The great one's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Chicago leading by 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Alex Len picks one up.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Bucks trail by 9. Here's the great one, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Fires it up. White, good. 13 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Pocket 6. Got a piece of it. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Bucks trail by 11. Len kicks to Holmes. The great one passes to Wilson. Rebound by the Bulls. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kick out to Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's the pass to the great one. Got a piece of it. Patrick passes to Gilbert, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Yep, that one goes. 20 points for the great one.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And here's White. He's got 13. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
No good from the great one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 14. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 7 now in this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
The great one passes to Len, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That free throw missing. John Wall's checked in for White. And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 16. All with it. 6 points for him. Outside, Levine. No good on the 3. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got Wall, also Zach LaVine out there, and it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. Holmes, the bounce pass. Passes it to the great one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good. Chicago make a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Drummond comes in for DJ Wilson. And Middleton subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Wall up top, guarded by Holmes. Wall's shot is off.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Hutchison. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 4th assist in this one. The Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Middleton the pass to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Wall, guarded by Holmes. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. To the wing right side. Launches a 3, and he knocks it down. Good-looking 3 there from the great one.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Hutchison passes to Wall. Here's Gafford, defended by Drummond. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Bledsoe against Wall. Over Bledsoe. 4 on the clock. Wall passes to Hutchison. Over Middleton. Offensive rebound. Wall against Bledsoe. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from the great one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Wall. Pass to Markkanen. From past the arc. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Bledsoe with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Wall. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Hutchison, he scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Here's the great one, guarded by LaVine. Ball against Bledsoe. A second chance effort. Zeller grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. 37 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bulls leading by 18. Now here's Wall. Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Hutchison passes to Wall. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Here's the great one. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 14. On the wing, Levine. No one near him. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Bucks trail by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that depth will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, get up a few notches higher. And it's Wall with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Clock at 4. From deep. Wall.
The wheels have completely come off him here in the second half.
Here's Giannis. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Chicago with the ball. 9-point game. Left side, Wall. Here's the great one. It's deflected. They retain possession. Outside, Levine. Shoots from 12. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Six to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trail by 11. Middleton outside. Here's Giannis. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. White against Bledsoe. Pass to Hutchison. Now here's Levine. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's White. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And the basket by Hutchison.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
The pass to the great one. Out to the right wing. Drummond dishes to Middleton. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. And stolen by Drummond. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. Takes the three. White, good. White's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's Levine. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine has all the physical tools and a skill set with an incredible high ceiling.
Bucket is good. The great one's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
White the pass to Hutchison. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 12. To the inside. And it's Giannis missing. Chicago's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And the Bulls with another miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And that basket is in there from the great one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Levine. A 3-ball. Unable to get that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Chicago leading by 8. Chicago calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And so Levine nails both of them. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks, trailing by 10. The shot's good from the great one.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And to the Bulls, shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Antetokounmpo against White to the paint. Here's Markkanen, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 10.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
And Antetokounmpo.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's White. The teardrop falls in. White's got 14 points now in the second half.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Now Drummond. Down low. Here's the Great One. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Great One's got 35.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
White against Bledsoe. Passes it to Zeller. Here's Hutchison. He feeds it to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Markkanen.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White the pass to Zeller. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And he is unable to get the second one.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on comeback.
And the basket is good.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .20 seconds left in the fourth.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And here's Mills. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
So the Bulls win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first
is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith.